Hey, Professor Hitch here, and today I want to talk to you about summarizing. To do that, let's start with what a summary actually is. A summary is a shortened version of the original source material that you are summarizing. You take an outside source and you make it shorter. Now, what are the qualities of a good summary? How do you know you have a good summary on your hands? Well, there are 6 things that you should pay attention to. First of all, your summary should indicate that it is a summary. Somewhere at the start of your summary, you might consider embedding the name of the author. Author so-and-so writes, or do something else that indicates that what your reader is reading is no longer your own words. Number 2, your summary should be shorter than the original. I'm thinking maybe even as short as 10% of the original. It should be very, very short. Your summary should, number 3, focus on main ideas. Number 4, your summary should not be contaminated with any bias. Depending on the length of the original source material that you're summarizing, the main ideas are not always very clear. And so you have to be careful when you try to render those main ideas that you are accurately representing what the main ideas of the original source actually were. Number 5, unlike quoting, a summary should not have quotation marks. Quotation marks are reserved solely for quoting. And number 6, your summary should be attributed to the author through embedding, citing, or ideally both. If you're following all 6 steps of how to create a good summary, you would perhaps embed the author's name at the beginning of your summary and then make sure to cite the entire source at the end of your summary, making it very clear to the reader where your summary starts and stops. Now, how do you make a summary? What are the actual steps? Well, step number 1, read and reread the original source. To summarize effectively, you have to really know the material that you're summarizing. Number 2, when you're ready, write out the main points from memory. Do not look at the original source. That is a huge mistake. When, as a teacher, I encounter students who have seemingly plagiarized in their paper, 9 times out of 10, when I ask them, why, student, did you plagiarize in your paper? The answer they gave me is that they were not trying to plagiarize. They were trying to accurately represent the source. It's understandable. You're using an outside source. You don't want to misconstrue what it's about. But when you are summarizing, the whole point here is that you should really be writing it in your own words. So when you write out the main points from memory, do not check your work. Once you have the main points written out, step number 3 would be to work those main points into smooth sentences that flow together. At this point, you have a working summary. Step 4 would be to check your work, but be careful about trying to match the language of the source because, as mentioned, that can lead to plagiarizing. Well, there you go. You now have the knowledge and tools to summarize something on your own. Good luck.